Okay, today I'm going to tell you guys how and why you should build a terrarium. Now, terrariums are something that can add interest to a room. They can be small, they can be large, they can have water or land, they can have frogs or a platypus or just whatever you want. Some considerations you might want to think of, especially if you're going to get a platypus. Price, size of the enclosure. Is it going to be something that'll fit on a desk, or is it going to be something that'll fit in this entire room? How much are you going to spend? $100? Are you going to spend $2,000? What do you want? And like saltwater aquariums, they can get really expensive. Like a 150-gallon tank can be in the upwards of $10,000 or more if you really want to do a good job at it. That includes lighting, filtration systems, everything. They really get expensive. Simple lizards and frogs, they themselves can be $50 to $100 themselves. And then you have the enclosure, the habitats, all the systems, then the care for them. Are you going to buy food, like go out to the store every day to get stuff, or are you going to raise and culture your own fruit flies or crickets? How are you going to do that? Do you have space? Do you have time? You got to really factor all that in. What is the room like? Is there going to be a lot of light, or is there going to be no light? That really affects algae growth in aquariums. Another thing is substrate. So do you want water? If you want water, you're going to have gravel with some smaller plants, aquatic plants. Or if you want a desert aquarium, you're going to want just sand or mulch or something like that. And then the final thing is, like, when you get it all together, just really try to make it look realistic and have the entire habitat go together. The entire habitat really should represent what the animal actually lives in the wild compared to what you have here. And that is pretty much how you build it. I mean, you can customize things, you can cut the glass, you can change the lids and tops and everything. But other than that, I mean, you just really, what do you want? So, reptiles, they can get pretty large. Amphibians, they're small, but they require more food. Fish are really easy to keep, except they eat each other a lot of the time. And, what do you want, a snake? I don't know. They eat mice. Would you feed a mouse to a snake?
No.
Okay, no. Jake would feed a mouse to a snake. There you go. Jake has a tortoise, he said, and like tortoise eat greens. They're vegetarians. So I mean, really, you gotta think of what do you want? Are there morals? Do you want your meat-eating reptile to be a vegetarian? Because that's not gonna happen. It'll eat you. So yeah, that is why I recommend building a terrarium.
Okay.